It is recommended to enable the subtitles if you don't want to miss information later. This laptop has a 3-prong plug, so it should ground properly. You will often see lines like these. The blue and white lines are 4 inches apart, middle to middle. The grey line is 1 foot away from the white line. Watch at the LEDs. There is a riddle for you in this. Why does it detect more again when I go further away from the laptop? If you don't know, pause the video to think about it for a moment. Watch what happens when I do the exact same thing using a different table. The difference is clearly between the tables. This table does not have much metal parts on it. But this tabletop has a metal frame under it. I will demonstrate it with this magnet. The legs are metal as well. The ticking sound is the EMF meter that is set to measure dirty electric. So it measures dirty electricity on the leg coming from the laptop. The dirty electric drops when the screen briefly doesn't display something. When I lift the laptop, you can hear the meter measure less. It also depends on the position of the laptop on the table. This is heavy metal. This doesn't look so bad compared to the test with the other table. Watch what happens next. Now it looks worse than using that other table. This is because I positioned the metal so that one end is directly in the hotspot of the electric field. This multimeter detects a 53 kHz frequency. It's rare for this multimeter to detect a frequency from an EMF source. It only detects a frequency if a source is very strong. Now I'm holding the lead with one hand and watch what happens when I touch the metal. This also works when I hold the lead against my head or any other body part. This is a similar test, but now the multimeter is set to measure in millivolts. I think that a body voltage test with a multimeter can't always detect everything, because in this mode the frequency range can be limited. Because in this datasheet it says that this multimeter can only detect up to 500 Hz when measuring voltage, not up to 53 kHz. The meter is set to measure between 2 kHz to 100 kHz here. How much of this EMF does the body absorb?